Good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Wow, I got a really explosive email. Yep, someone from South African Airways has raised their hand and given us some really disturbing inside information about South African Airways Technical. Now, let's remember that in June this year, Adam Vos took over as CEO of South African Airways Technical. Let's have a look at Adam Vos. Okay, what is the inside information? 1. Some aircraft were or are undergoing C checks in the Middle East and Israel because SAAT, or South African Airways Technical, turnaround time is so long. Procurement and trained authorized staff issues. And this person goes on to say, yes, I'm aware of one entity in the Middle East that carries out inspections and more. I cannot name them. I am, however, prepared to do so over a secure telephone line. 2. Of the above aircraft, some of the parts that were exchanged during the C checks overseas were brought back to South Africa in the back of the plane itself, and on arrival at Johannesburg was simply offloaded from the plane into the warehouse, i.e. they did not pass customs in South Africa. There is a big fine for that. Secondly, parts traceability issues, because not proper records made of what parts came back and where they are. Technically, an aircraft could be flying around with a part that has a different serial number to the number on the South African Airways Technical system. And he goes on to make the allegation that when South African Civil Aviation Authority came to do an inspection, these parts were deliberately hidden in a storeroom out of sight of South African Civil Aviation Authority. That's a biggie. 3. TCAS thefts. No one convicted of theft yet. Business was created by TCAS, being stolen, then replaced via procurement using preferred suppliers. 4. New Airbus A350 delivered last week was painted in South African Airways colours in Singapore, I think. Let me see if I can get more on this. South African Airways Technical has an amazing paint facility, but would take too long to paint the aircraft locally. What are the approximate hourly operating costs on an aircraft like this? This is a 21-hour round trip. Costs incurred for overstay in Singapore, hangar charges, assuming bills are not paid, pilot's accommodation. I'm told that an 8-hour flight on an aircraft like this is in the order of $156,000 for every 3,500 nautical miles flown. Any chance to get a passenger manifest on this flight? Perhaps some of the ANC cadres enjoyed a free holiday, all expenses paid. Now, isn't that an interesting one? You know, they might have taken the plane to Singapore, some of the ANC mates, and while they were painting the plane, had a holiday all paid for by the South African taxpayer, then had a free flight back to South Africa. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Anyway, they go on to say, the A350 is still not in commercial use, but lease is being paid every day. Hourly lease rates, daily lease rates. Some reasons are legit, like regulatory approval training, but an A350 may do a few local trips in November and commercial flights to the US in December. Why so long? Waste of money. Interesting. Now I'm going to show you another photo of Adam Vos standing in the doorway of the A350 with the acting South African Airways CEO, Zux Ramazia. Okay. Number 5, skilled, registered, licensed aircraft technicians are leaving South African Airways Technical regularly. Where are they going? Numbers and also racial BBB ranking. Staff turnaround is a huge problem, especially for an organization that employs highly skilled individuals. Well, you'd have to be highly skilled. And the reason why South African Civil Aviation Authority grounded some planes just a couple of weeks ago is because unauthorized people were signing off on maintenance checks. That's how short-staffed South African Airways Technical is with their skilled people. 6, A320 after service at South African Airways Technical, hurry to return aircraft to service, technician left a safety pin for thrust reverser in position, and on the flight, reverse thrust did not work on landing in East London, and the technician got away with it. Was this person a BBB type? I think the point number 7 below answers that question. We'll get to that in a second. Does he have a name? Employee badge number? When is his next exam due? Is he even licensed to work on an A320S? Is this pin a special tool, or does it remain with the thrust reverser on each respective engine? Okay, so number 7, the same technician had to jack up a plane and used the wrong methodology and put the jack through the skin or bodywork of the plane and cost millions to repair. The technician had license suspended, but the license was quickly returned after pressure by the unions. So there you go. That's what's happening at South African Airways Technical, and this insider confirms that parts are being put on planes that don't have the right identification number. Their parts being stowed away and hidden away from South African Civil Aviation Authority, and he also confirms that they've got a real problem when it comes to skilled staff to maintain planes. All right, guys. Please remember to subscribe, be kept informed, ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, stay safe. Bye for now.